Welcome, everybody, to Interminable Investigations Incorporated. My name is Sam Lander. We have a GM.
I am Inter, and I'm the DM of this little group. And yeah, we got some players.
Good evening, my name is Zurdo, playing Agatha Springspell, the Gnome Wizard.
And I am Sam Lander, playing Robert Vollenhopt, the human who's learned a little magic but hits things with his hammer.
I'm Holocol, playing a human. Oh, what do I play? Cleric.
And I'm Eastborn, playing Festina Silmofondesi, the Elven Rogue.
I am Rydell, playing the High Elven Warlock. Eldritch Blast.
So, does anybody wants to do a recap?
So our boat sank, then we did some water walking, and then we found some creepy people, and that's all I remember.
Not that you lost some deckhands and stuff like that. People got injured.
They weren't important.
Okay.
We saved most of the
TM.
crew?
But
Secondary
tracks-
characters, they were wearing red shirts, it's fine.
that attitude tracks with Rydell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also true.
Well, with that being said, Rodel, what are you going to do this turn? Because we're starting right away in combat still.
Right. So, in typical Rydell fashion, we're just going to throw something, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna miss. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and throw a firebolt.
Oh, there you go.
Let me
Good
scroll
job,
down to
good
that.
luck.
Holy shit. It was supposed to be this one right here.
21
sense.
damage.
Well, that's a nice start.
Fire damage, nonetheless. Which might actually be bad here, but hey.
I don't think they are vulnerable for that. No.
Yeah,
Look,
I would rather
Rydell
expect him to be
likes
resistant.
fire. We're just gonna make that canon. He really likes his fire spells, okay?
You gonna move?
No, I'm happy with where I'm standing.
Okay. Then this little sea hag is.
Making a save, I think.
If they want to move, they
Um,
are.
If he wants to move, but he's gonna do a spell. I got. How many of those I got left?
There's also a
Enough.
spiritual weapon next to it.
21 damage, jeez.
And that is 60 feet. Yeah, that will reach Rydell. The DC is 15, not 11. Oh, 13, sorry, not 11.
15,
Wait,
holy.
there's a thing.
13.
Transmutation, polymorph.
Wisdom save.
Oh, but it's not a charmed. It's not charmed, is it? Nothing to
Nope.
do with
No.
that. Okay.
This is not what elves are resistant to.
No, I was looking at
Or-
Fey Ancestry. It
Hmm.
doesn't help with polymorph.
It's transmutation.
I had to be sure, and that's a. Was that wisdom?
Yes.
Correct.
13.
There it is.
There it is.
Did you have inspiration? No, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Also, is that your saving throw or that your skill check?
Seems
Oh,
like
that
a
was
skill
my skill
check.
check. Shit, I clicked the wrong thing.
How much bonus do you have on your Your wisdom save.
4.
3 proficiency bonus added.
So 14.
Okay,
Yeah.
14. Then you make it. Luckily.
Yeah, I have my wisdom is +4.
Okay, and these guys are. They are going to move. That one is. Oh, the other one's still gonna do something still. Or not. No, they're just gonna move for now. To get in position. Trying to avoid that nasty little web.
Makes sense.
And then this Seahawk is. That's gonna use a claw attack on Rodobert. 11 to hit.
Miss.
I mean, don't they have to hit like 18 or 20 or 19 to hit
I
you?
don't want to know.
I just gotta. I'll let Itter know when he hits.
I thought it was like 23.
And you are gonna claw Nepotan. 6 to hit. Well,
Critical fail.
No.
nope. Weasel is.
And Squeak can be annoying at the hag just below him. Help action, distracting the hag. That one, yes.
Yeah. And that Seahawk is. That's gonna try to break free. What was needed for that?
Can you make the roll, the spell again?
Strength saving.
Strength check, DC 15 to break free. And how long? I'll find it. Do it thing.
Nope.
Oh,
Rodobert.
All right. So Fox will do the help action on this one, giving me advantage, and we're just gonna go for a Warhammer blow to the one below me. So with advantage, that's shift. 17
Hits.
Oh,
for
that's cool. How did you do that?
6 damage. And how is it looking? It's not dead. Is it dead?
No, it's not dead.
Okay.
It's not looking the best out of the group, but certainly not the worst.
We'll go ahead and hit it
It's
again.
not bloodied.
this one is the worst, right?
22
That one is the worst. 22
Okay.
hits.
for 9 damage. Is it still up?
Yeah, and it's looking bloodied now.
Okay, we will go ahead and burn Action Surge to take an additional action this turn. And we will hit it again. No advantage this time. 24 to hit
That will hit.
for 13 damage.
Wow. Yeah, he looks at least happy of the group now.
Okay, I'll hit it again then. 21
Wait,
to
what?
hit.
That hits.
11 damage.
That dies.
All right, so just Roadbear just unloads on this thing. Okay.
Swing after swing.
I figured by the fourth swing
imagine.
the sound is very wet and squishy.
That one. There we go. Gonna move.
No, I'm happy right here.
Akata.
So this one and this one need to make a saving throw.
Dexterity 15. Okay, the lower one missed. So it gets 7 damage.
Yeah,
I think
save or
it's seven,
suck.
7 or nothing.
Yeah, 7 for the one that failed and nothing for the one that succeeded.
The one that failed is now dead as well.
Woohoo!
Progress.
I think this makes them less scary, but my character doesn't know that.
They still are pretty ugly, even dead. Well, that one is dead. So, lead. Napatan.
Let me think. I cast a spirit weapon last turn, right?
Yeah, it's right there next to the dead one.
It's 9 more turns to go. Okay. And which one was the one attacking me? The top one?
No, the one that's dead.
Ah, okay. Then I will turn my attention to the top one.
You have
And,
advantage on the first roll.
that sounds nice. And attack it with my hammer. Oh, 15 to hit
That hits.
for 10 damage.
And that's 10 damage.
Then my spirit weapon. Oh, do I move it or do I? I will move it 1 field to the left and attack the same creature with it.
Okay. Yeah, that will hit.
Nice.
Also 10 damage.
Very consistent.
What happened since the last time we played?
We got
And
the different static cloud in the sky in space somewhere.
Yep.
That solar flare that's getting ready to just burn everything has changed our luck.
Yeah.
There you
Napatan,
go.
anything else?
that's my turn.
Stina.
How do our new arrivals look like?
Big.
Right, the orcish things.
No, it's a more humanoid. Big beards, braids in it, big axes and swords.
And I'm
Like-
presuming their eyes are on Nepaton and Hordbird.
They don't seem to be focused on anything or anyone particular.
Take the
Well-
witches first.
Yep. I'll do that then first. I'll attack this one with my short bow. Did we say that on ranged, if there was an ally near it, it would still be a
Yes.
sneak attack?
Yeah, if an ally is next to it.
There you go. A 17 to hit for
That
20
hits.
damage.
Holy moly.
Sneak attack leveled up to level 5.
Nice.
Sheesh.
And yeah, you
That's the end of
drop
my turn.
him to the down as well. That one moves. Let me check. He is familiar with that. Yeah, he's gonna attack.
So these creatures are big, but they're not actually large.
They are more tall.
Okay.
See it as a tall dwarf.
Hey.
They're like bigger than a normal human.
I was gonna say I look like a tall dwarf.
Yeah, they're like a couple of heads bigger than you.
So very tall.
And very muscular as well. Let's do that one. That will hit for 9 damage.
To
You
whom?
see him throwing a javelin at the top Seahawk. Darn it. That was not what I wanted to do. There we go. Radel.
Let's see. We got 2 of them left. He's rain. Oh, wait, let me. This one here at the bottom.
Yep.
We're gonna do another firebolt.
And that hits for 10 damage. Anything else?
Do I recognize anything about the newcomers? Like, history check? Do I know what they are?
You can do a history check, yeah. No, you don't know them.
Oh, I guess hitting them is better than not knowing them. Okay. That's my turn.
And the Seahawk is again. Let me check. Cannot. Yeah. Wisdom saving throw is needed. Yeah, let's do this one. Yeah, level 4. To the one that just hit them. 25. Oh no, you need to do a history or a wisdom saving throw. 13. Naputan? Or sorry. Radel.
What?
A wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
13 or higher. You are now frightened at this point.
And 25 psychic damage, right?
End of his turn if he doesn't get the save.
Ah.
Meh.
That is that one. That's gonna move right there. Oh, let's move him right there. He points at Hodebert and says something in a language that you cannot understand.
I understand a lot of languages. Which one?
What languages do you know?
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Draconic, and Dwarvish.
Common, Elvish, Dwarven, Halfling, Gnomish, and Thieves'
Celestial, Draconic, Elvish, Sylvan, and Common.
You can maybe make up some of the words because some of the languages has some things in common, but this is like a heavy dialect of one.
Okay.
And I think you can make out that he calls you me, and that's something after that, and that seems to be funny in the eyes of the other two.
He thinks I'm small.
And he throws his javelin. And that hits as well to the top one. 8. There we go. That Norman is gonna stand right there, eyeballing you up, Rodebert, and still laughing. That one is that.
But not hitting.
Yep.
The weasel is.
All attacks on these guys should be at advantage because they're stuck, right?
Are they incapacitated? No, they're. What are they? What's the status of?
Restrained.
Then probably yes.
Restrained, I guess. I'm not sure if they got advantage. I don't
Well,
know.
me check restraint.
Advantage to hit them.
Attack rolls against creature have advantage, and the creature's attack roll have
Okay, yep.
disadvantage.
There we go.
Is
Well,
Phantasmal Killer
weas-
on save?
Weasel will just plonk his butt on the ground, looking about, sniffing at the hag. Doesn't want to enter the web.
Okay. Then this sea hag is. And he sees somebody who is frightened. Where was it? Oh, that was here. Is that far enough? Yep. Death Glare at Rydell.
11 wisdom saving throw.
13.
Or drop to 0 hit points. Oh my god.
Remember, you still have your inspiration thing from the first start.
That doesn't help me.
Doesn't it?
Give you advantage on
It
your
gives
roll.
you advantage on your
Yeah.
roll.
But we know I consistently low roll everywhere.
It's a chance.
It's a chance.
Announce if you want to use your advantage point for this.
Oh, is it Dumb and Dumber? So you're saying I have a chance?
Mhm.
Yup. Yay!
I can't
made it.
see. I closed my eyes.
You made it.
You made it.
All right.
Well, that was the sea hag's turn because he cannot do anything else.
All right.
And Rodebert is.
We are going to go ahead and cast Witch's Bolt at the one on the bottom. 19 to hit.
That hits.
4 damage. Doggone it.
It's something.
It's something and it's continuous. So,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this one sticks?
yeah, it's
Witch Bolt.
Witch Bolt. I just hold on to it basically.
Yeah,
Or
you don't have to
concentration.
hit again. Yeah, it's concentration. Yeah.
So I cast
Anything
that.
else?
Isn't it concentration?
Nope. I'm gonna actually take a step back while laughing along with those guys, holding this bolt of lightning between me and the sea hag.
It's 1 times damage, right?
Yeah. So I just
For now.
clicked on it a second time just to get it marked on my character sheet. Sorry.
Ah, okay. Then it's Akata.
She will cock her head, not knowing what the guys are laughing about, and just throw another glob of acid.
Dexterity 15. I have disadvantage.
Dex save, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, both of them.
1 misses.
7 damage.
7 damage to the lower one. Anything else?
Move 15 feet up.
Then it's Nepotan.
Oh, entering the web is bad, I guess.
Yep.
I will take a step back. For starters. But I could start with my spirit weapon.
Yep.
Does it also have advantage?
Yep.
Yeah.
19 to
That will hit.
Oh, 4 damage to the lower one. What to do with my action? What to do?
Didn't one of the ogres throw a spear at someone?
They've all hit javelins.
Javelins.
One had still have his javelin.
Yeah. That's one. They've hit these two
Ah,
with javelins.
Also, you guys know that the web belongs to Agatha.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with the web just staying right there.
No.
Concentration spells can be ended at any point, even if it's not my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Can the hex break free of it?
They can
Yeah.
sure try.
Okay, so then I will ready my action just for the case that's one of or both break free and get in my range and end my turn there.
Festina.
Yes, so the bottom one is still not down, which I don't like. I'll move a little bit up so I don't hit Akata.
You're shooting above my head anyway.
Probably in an arc as well, so very far above you, but just to be sure. And I roll a 1. And since I have advantage, I have sneak attack, right?
I believe so, yes.
On the bottom one, 21 to hit, 24 to hit
Yes.
for 15 damage. Or, yeah, 15 damage. Whereof 7 piercing.
That's your turn.
That is indeed my turn.
That Mormon goes up there and it readies its what looks like a great sword. It's a little bit bigger. Righto.
Ready's
Wait,
4.
is it ready to hit Nippleton?
Could have hit in its turn already. It's
They're-
ready.
They've consistently been attacking the sea hags that are remaining.
Yeah.
Okay, bottom sea hag. Again.
But he needs to make a save, right? Right, El?
And end of his turn.
I'm
Let me get the spell.
To say the fear effect is in effect.
Fear effect is an effect, so he cannot get closer.
Also, you should have disadvantage on attacks, but since you get advantage, so it would be a normal roll to attack
Right.
them.
That one he did good. Bum, 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 bum.
Smart, not choosing fire.
I
At
don't
the end
have
of
that.
each target turn before the spell ends. Yep.
Oh,
Okay. Who do you hit?
at 5th level, it creates 2 beams.
First beam is, I think you said, was for the bottom one.
Sorry, I
Okay.
didn't have the show spell description on, apparently.
That one is dead.
And then the second beam will hit the top one.
Need to roll again for that, or is it just one attack?
There are separate
They're
attacks.
separate beams.
Separate attacks, yeah.
Yeah.
And that gets rid of the Phantasmal Killer as well.
Yes,
I'll
sadly.
just click again.
9 doesn't hit. And you don't
19?
have to make a save, because it is a concentration spell, so... And the
Yay.
person that had it is dead.
But
And
isn't the other hag stuck? Question mark?
what? Every hog
Yeah.
is stuck.
It was both beams at the same time, so
Yeah.
the he was still frightened when he cast the spell.
So he had disadvantage from
Okay.
being frightened and advantage from being in the web stuck. So that
So
cancels each other out.
Yes.
Normal roll.
That Norman stands there. It readies his sword as well, and they being chatting with each other and eyeballing you two up a little bit.
What language does it resemble most that the person knew?
Then I need to look up the language.
Not that I assume that they're literate, but we might be able to communicate with them in some kind of way.
They're probably literate.
Agatha could understand just about any, at least written language.
Mhm. That's about writing to communicate with them.
The languages were right in the first chapter, but cannot see them anymore.
10 minutes and you and I can both understand what they're saying.
Yep. Comprehend languages.
Yep.
I would say it's a combination of dwarfish and giant or something like that.
Okay. Don't tell me they're hill giants.
That Norman still has his spear.
If they were hill giants, they would be bigger.
Probably.
Much bigger.
They would be about, actually bigger than the giant we fought in the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Hill giants are one of the smaller giants, right?
Yeah, but they're still
Mm-hmm.
gigantic. I think hill giants are gigantic.
2 by
For
2
your
squares.
knowledge, I'm thinking
Oh, so they're just
Goliaths.
large?
Yep.
Yeah.
Giants are the 2 by 2 squares
2x2
size.
is still very big.
Some giants are bigger than just large. Because large is 2x2, huge is 3x3, gigantic is 4x4. Something colossal, it's stupid.
Hmm.
And then you have the CR30 thing.
Weasel is.
Weasel. Oh.
Skitters off.
One of the these guys just notice something run behind him, but really react to it other than just looking around really quick. And then the sea hag is. I don't have spells anymore.
Yay! Strength saving throw.
Sitting ducks.
So they say strength saving throw to try to get free.
Yep.
Strength check, not saving
Strength
throw.
check, right?
Check.
Oh,
Yup.
Meet it, beat it.
yep. Okay, I'm happy with that.
Come on, that's 20.
Miss.
Is that at the end of the turn or at the start? Getting free.
I think it's a start.
It's
Probably.
actually she can't attack because it's an action to
Action.
break free.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if you have bonus action attack, then she could.
All right.
Let me check.
She would
Oh,
need
just
action
normal
surge to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't have action surges.
Sometimes the second attack is a bonus,
Yeah.
but very sometimes.
All right. So Fox moves up and gives me advantage on. Gives me the help action, and then we're gonna just swing a hammer with advantage. 22 to hit for 7 damage, and then 20 to hit
It's
for 9 damage. So 16 total damage.
always hit and I always miss.
I'm a fighter. That's my job.
Agatha.
Well, seeing as there's one left, I don't want to bother with acid splash. I'm just gonna go for the ray of frost.
There you go.
22.
Yep.
10 as well.
For 10 damage, and she moves 10 feet less until the start of my next turn.
Well, describe how this is going to happen, because he's not going to move at all anymore.
A ray of frost impacts about center mass, and just starts enveloping the hag in frost and rime and ice.
She's down. A dead body frozen in place.
Yep.
Okay. Nepoten.
The humanoid creatures, are they in any kind or form hostile towards us? Or do they look like they will be hostile?
They have a weapon readied, but they could have hit you already. And they don't. Yeah, they do look angry, but it's more intimidation angry, I guess, than an angry. You don't really. Yeah.
Okay, then my action will be to, even if they are not hostile, disengage from these two, take a step back, lower my weapon. And I will also call my spirit weapon to my side. Maybe I need it.
Okay.
If I can grab it.
There you go.
There you go.
Christina.
Yes. Can I walk up as far as I can normally? Get and use my action and bonus action to get some paper, some parchment, and write in Dwarvish on this piece of paper, pretty big. How are you doing? And show it to the guys there.
You got 6 seconds.
So you can walk there, is what he's saying.
I mean,
Sounds like an action, if anything.
Well,
yeah, that's what I'm using action and bonus action, as much as I
would
can
be
for
to
the rest.
get your paper out.
Yeah, probably from the backpack. Let me say it like this: I'll get my my paper out of my backpack and my pen and or pencil with a little bit of ink, and I'll try and start writing.
Oh, I thought that was the bottom one. He points again, and what you can gather is in the art real like mini and strange company, something like that. They're not really changing their posture. They're really, yeah, I don't know how to describe it. They're not doing anything at this point.
Okay.
Righto.
Sadly, I'm too busy writing, so I can't really stop Rydell from anything.
Agatha will just stop concentrating on the web.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Awakened mind. Do you speak Elvish?
They speak anything in telepathic.
Yeah, you don't have to speak any language.
Except
He's asking if
it's
they
not
They have to
speak
be
Elvish.
intelligent.
It's not a way for them to communicate with me. It's me communicating that with them. So I'm trying to find a common language.
Yeah.
No, you can
By asking
communicate
them telepathically.
telepathically.
Yeah, but he's
with any
asking
creature.
them. He's asking them, "Can you speak a common language?"
Right.
Yeah. They can't speak back to me. Is the thing.
You communicate then.
I can communicate with them. They can't communicate with me.
Okay. Which one?
Any.
You have to walk up to one.
No, 30 feet.
No. There's.
Oh,
a
is it
range.
30 feet?
Yeah,
Oh,
not
it
a
is.
touch.
It's not touch. I guess the closest one.
He looks a little bit strange around him. And like somebody speaking in his ear or something, or is behind him. Says, yes, common.
That's useful.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay, so we can now start speaking common.
Does he audibly say that?
Yes.
Because then I'll put my papers away.
Weapons down.
Okay.
Christina.
Let's check. Do we have any full round yet? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a full round. Let's keep initiative ready for if it's needed, but let's take it out of combat for now.
Okay. Put my hammer away after cleaning off the sea hag pieces from it.
Prime.
And then pick up my fox and bow at the tall people and say, welcome. Well, I guess thank you for the help with, and they kind of indicate the sea hags.
This one comes next to you basically when you put your weapons away.
Mm-hmm.
Make your choice strength or dexterity save.
Save? Okay. 26.
Yeah, that will help. He pats you on the shoulder and he says, "You're a mini-me."
It seemed to be. Standing up underneath the padding.
Agatha's just in the background scratching her head at the mini-me joke. Not quite getting
it. Well, we were I explained, like, we were wrecked offshore out there, pointing in the general direction of our ship, and came up on land, and then these creatures attacked us after trying to trick us.
Yeah, you handled yourself quite well.
Yeah. So I hate to be a bother, but we have some people who are injured. Do you have some place, like a safe shelter somewhere near here, that we could go?
How many of us are injured?
I think either.
Most of the crew.
Yeah, I was gonna say either Liam or Ridgroff were like not HP injured, but just injured.
Okay.
With the slamming of the water under the deck.
Yeah.
Probably Liam.
Almost
So
drowning kind of does
none
that
of
to
us
people.
got serious damage in combat.
I'm
I don't think so.
fine.
Agatha
I
looks a
didn't
bit
take any.
scuffed, but doesn't look critically injured.
Festina looks very scuffed. Bleeding.
Are you looking at your injuries now? In game?
I'm not.
Festina probably would when danger has subsided.
I will walk from party member to party member and make sure everyone is alive, or if I have to do something.
We got a shaman that can heal you. Come.
I bow at the waist towards him, and then I go to help whoever of our crew members were injured up and carry them if I have to.
Yeah, they get their javelins back, and then they lead the way in front. And why not?
Do the hex carry any jewelries, weapons, kind of valuables?
Yes. But I haven't prepared that.
Well, we've only looted about every single other combat encounter we've been in.
Could-
Yeah, like
Could just put
detect magic. Are they carrying anything?
if you don't have it enter, you could just put it into the bag of holding later, and we can pick it up from there.
Yeah, I will make something up a little bit later when we have a downtime.
All right, follow the. I will get. I will introduce myself and my companions, and then I will get their names.
Is there a dismembered hand?
There are deduced themselves as Otwood, Vidar, and Steinar.
Can you type that out somewhere? Odmund. Okay. All right.
Gerder is face palming at this moment because that's Norwegian names. These are Vikings.
I have no knowledge of Norwegian names at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's Norwegia in this world?
These guys.
So now we go. Now I have to drag that over.
They're Northmen. You know, Norse.
Northman. Yes.
I don't feel like walking.
Yeah, the camp is really a little bit walk away, and they walk in a quite bigger speed than you can keep up with. So you have to ask them to slow down a little bit. But they sign and okay.
I think I'm doing fine. I mean, I'm using my Phantom, Steve.
Yeah, you're fine.
I am slow, and Agatha is slower.
I'm quite normal, but I won't be very fast with the injuries.
I think my Phantom Steed could carry one of the others, so I'd pick up Festina. I trust the elf.
Of course.
Of course.
Well, now I can use the help, so I won't complain.
Okay, now I had to edit.
Plus, we can like totally point out food to eat. Like, look, there's a squirrel.
Squirrel.
Shoot the squirrel.
Not sure. see that, but at least it's for me. Okay. Yeah, they lead you into a camp. You see a part of it what is fenced off quite high. And yeah, there are all kinds of people in there, all races, just resting a little bit. And in the beginning, when you had this camp, there was a wall. There was one stone building that was a small smith. And the rest seems to be salvage from ships and makeshift tents and stuff like that. And they said, well, we have to introduce you to the leader. And yeah.
The makeshift, the ship remnants, are there like flags that we know of?
No,
Okay.
they're mostly sails repurposed as tents and stuff like that.
Right. Got it.
And they'll lead you up. Into basically it's a hull of a boat upside down.
Nice.
They introduce you to Baron. And he's a little bit, how do you call it? Bigger in the belly.
Beer belly.
Dad bod.
He has dad bod.
And in the corner here, you see a little bit smaller woman, a little bit older, and she introduced herself as Visa. And yeah, if you have injuries, show
Yes.
them. I will try to heal them.
I will.
Yeah, I will
Where
as well. I took
are-
a ding.
I had 9 HP left.
Oh man, I'll let you guys go first because I'm only down 7 total.
I'm down
Riddell's
10 total.
okay.
And the
Please
ship
point
is
out
stopped
the-
outside for now. Yeah, she cast some rituals and stuff like that. Get some herbs out, put it on some of the wounds and stuff like that. And you basically feel a little bit better. So yeah, Ben asked on what takes you in this forgotten island.
Well, we were tasked with finding out what was happening to all the ships, and seems like we found out what happened to all the ships. What with the seemingly magical storm that blew us into a unforgotten reef, and then the forgotten reef which ripped the bottom out of our boat. So
He points. He points up, like, "Yep, we had that kind of problem as well."
yeah, do you have any idea what is causing the storm? Because this is not normal for this area, at least not that I'm aware of.
Well, the most magic we do is actually our shamans and stuff like that. We don't really look into it. We've spoken to the gods, but they had no answer as well. So yeah, we're just trying to get enough material to build new boats to try to get out of here.
Well, I don't know how sunk our ship is, but you're going to get a whole bunch of new pieces of ship boarding coming ashore soon, methinks.
Yeah, we're getting wood out of our swamp as well that we have here. It's basically protecting us if we push the swamp back a little bit as well. Oh, and everybody, make me a perception check, by the way. This perception check happened a little bit earlier.
Perception. Oh, come on.
Let me find it.
Did better than Agatha.
Woo!
Nice.
Only Rydell noticed that the river is not flowing towards the sea.
Hold up. Okay. No, this is actually important character-wise because Rydell would know something's up. If the river's not flowing towards the sea, he would immediately be fixated on this abnormal fact. So
Being
he
an
would
elf
not
and
have
all.
made it to the building. He would still be looking at the river.
What's up, Rydell?
The river flows backwards.
It does?
Yes, it's backwards.
It doesn't
Oh,
float that fast, but you see that it's
all,
floating.
all water should be flowing towards the ocean. This water is flowing away from the ocean. It's backwards.
That's exactly not true, but yeah, in this case, it's yeah,
Like,
it's you know it's not have anything to do with the tides.
I'm dumbing it down for them. Uh,
Fair enough. Well, that's okay. So this entire place is magical then.
is my detect magic going off at all?
With the shaman a little bit later on, because we rewind it a little bit, it will go off a little bit.
Yeah.
In the village on the other side, no.
Okay.
Not near the river or anything.
So it's
Is it
nothing
water
nearby,
in the
but I
river?
know things are weird. Arcana check or a history check, maybe? Do I know of anything similar to this phenomena happening elsewhere in the past or something?
Yeah, with the history check, I make it really light.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, you know that sometimes with tides, a river can change its direction to go inwards, but you know it has nothing to do with the tide because you
Yeah.
noticed that the tide was going down as well, so it was strange.
Also, the circumstances just don't fit with it being a tide issue.
So since Rydell's been handing us clues, I got a 20 on my history to try to know something.
You got basically the same. There must be a big cave or cave system or another water river going on somewhere or something like that. That is normally when you see a river floating the other way around or a river suddenly stops, you know that it ends up in a cave
Okay.
and then the river continues.
It could be an
Although this is not common for islands,
Right.
more common for
um,
mountain area.
volcanic islands, maybe, which could be really
They will
bad.
be blocked eventually by the lava and cause huge
Um,
explosions.
Right. All right. Well,
I was just thinking, Gingel exists to create pathways for the water to flow down, as caverns are formed by the cooling magma. Because the water contacts, it can still flow.
right. Anywho,
Yeah, but yeah. Arcana. Magical effects that can be caused by such an effect. Not with a 13.
um, so
Can I roll the same?
So yeah, what do you want to? Oh, and if you are getting healed, you notice that if you step forward, that the ship's crew is outside, holding back by one of the fighters.
hmm. You say you were shipwrecked here. How long ago was that? To the
About 2 months,
huh.
and we are, trying to survive, trying to get the materials ready to build new boats, and yeah, we are short on labor people as well to do that.
How is the food situation?
Our people outside can help build a boat. They are familiar with the workings of such.
Yep. And well, I have a strong back and arms, and am willing to lend labor as well if you need it. I have no wish to stay on this island for any longer than necessary.
Yes, put the tiny man to work.
Yeah, I mean, yes, the tiny man will happily work. Food on the table and a place to lay my head.
If we just make a boat and go off, wouldn't the storm just crash it again?
Which is why we need to follow the river.
Okay, where does the river lead?
Don't know. Let's find out. Onward.
I mean,
How many people are in this camp?
I don't know. Let's take them all with us.
We got with like 20 Norman, and we got around 15 to 30 workers, depending on what's happening.
Well, I mean, yeah, definitely right now we can check the river, but I have no idea what.
I don't know what lies up there, but something is wrong with this river, and the only way to find out is by following the river.
So do we follow it to its base or to its head?
You
To where it's
go in the
flowing?
direction the river is flowing.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see the sea from here. This is cliffside.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the head of the river is nearby, possibly.
And yeah, he says like, well, I will give you free a tent and provisions, even if you go on a journey. If you can entertain us for a bit, and you guys look like too much trouble for us to be working for us, so we do have a question for you to, well, one of the hunting parties went to try to get to the other side of the island and circle it around, and we haven't heard from them. They just were following the coast basically to see if there were other people stranded and other settlements and stuff like that. But we haven't heard from them. So if you could, on your journey, seek them out, please do so.
Yeah, I'll nod.
And yeah, he, it's getting time. It's around like 4 o'clock or something like that in the afternoon. Radel is standing on a roast right there that is going on for a bit. And yeah,
I told you, Rendell likes fire.
One of the guards, let's call them guards now, like say Utmund, shows you your tents, so you couldn't. This tent is yours, and yeah, you can just rest here with your equipment. But first, we need to eat, of course, and drink. But yeah, if you want to leave your equipment behind, or have some time for yourself, you can do that in your tent. But yeah, we are getting ready. We had a successful hunt, so we need some food and partying going.
Question.
Yes.
What kind of roast?
We think it was how do you call them again? A boar? But
Not
yeah,
the hags.
but it was a little bit bigger and it had bones on the outside.
Oh,
Nature check to see if I've heard about beings like that in in school.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Dire boars.
Oh, good. That's better than what I was worried about. So, okay.
no
Big
Tarrasque,
pigs.
no.
They are
Well,
bigger.
yeah, very very big pig, lots of bacon. I was worried I was a little worried about long pork.
And yeah, they get the alcohol out and stuff like that. You can feast. And as the entertainment, he says, well, you are new guests, so we'd like to play a game with our new guests, if you don't mind.
Oh, boy.
Fascinating. What's the game?
Is to see how well you work together and can communicate.
I look at the 4 of my companions and then like spend some time lying right L and go, we're probably gonna lose, but it sounds like fun.
Well, it's a game that you
We'll
play
be fine.
among yourselves, so this is going to be okay. I'll explain the rules.
Sure.
I will give you a note, the one, and it's one against the rest of them then. And it's one word on the note. You cannot say the word. You cannot say parts of the word. But you can say one word, and exactly one word, to the other members of the team. They can discuss and say only one word back to you. And then you can come up with a new word, and then we see how many times it takes for them to get to the right answer.
Interesting.
So you start by roll the board, mini.
I think for a moment, look at the slip of paper with the word on it, and say, and I can only say one word, correct?
Yes.
Triumph.
Now, everybody else can talk amongst them if they come up with, and you all have to give one response back.
Triumph. What
I'm
does triumph mean?
thinking victory. Triumph means to triumph, to succeed, to.
Yeah, but it also can do something like a goblet or anything, you know, like a trophy. We could ask if it's for competition or battle. That would rule those two out.
No questions.
No
only
questions.
one
No,
word.
just-
yeah, but we could phrase this one word. Like competition or battle. But that would rule out those specific to the... Does anyone else have an idea? Triumph.
Rodebert said triumph.
Victory.
We do have a chance to clarify, kind of.
You ask me, you say the word, and then I will go on and say a response, either yes or if no, I will come up with a different word.
Exactly. That's how it's played.
Mm-hmm. So, do we want to vote? Pollock, do you have an idea?
No.
Nepotan?
Right. I spaced out.
Well, space back in.
I'm
So
sorry,
we have
my
trophy.
mind decided to wander.
We have trophy and 2 times victory so far. To the response as a guess to what triumph would mean.
I'm thinking victory because synonym and maybe if not right, it doesn't. We don't have to make it in one. They just want to see how fast we can make it.
Mm-hmm. and we could ask a single word with a question and intonation, right? So if
Well-
we would say victory,
Yeah, but that would mean our response would be victory.
well, yeah, but I mean, Sama can get some extra context out of that, right?
You guys
It's-
are
it-
you guys
we're-
are saying
we're
this
sa-
as I'm standing there like laughing
we're saying it to each other. We're not writing it down
right.
with no.
as
Yeah.
you're lawyering back and forth.
Bernie starts with his big mug of beer. Like, come on already! Does every decision take so long in your group?
Yes.
Well,
this
I guess
is
that's
short.
victory. So we'll say victory.
I will show
Victory?
Festina the piece of paper that says victory on it.
Some of
Yay.
our members are a little slow.
Accurate. All right. Who's next?
Our blame with stubby legs.
I mean, I can take it if you want.
He hands a note to Rydell because, oh, you think your companies are slow?
I do. Okay. Okay. No, come back word. The word was in my head. Laughing at the player. Laughing at the player. I had a word and it ran away.
Yes, Steam. I'm laughing at you, not with you.
That's the bad kind.
Wait.
Judacious.
Sorry, what?
I said judacious.
Judicious?
Yes.
Okay. I look at the others to say thoughtful, perhaps, or careful.
Righteousness.
Well, judicious is generally, let's see. You're doing something, if you're doing something judiciously, you are doing something with care and a forethought, planned out. So, I don't know what my first word was because I've just lost it.
Mm-mm.
Did you say it?
No. Well, I didn't say it. I didn't tell it to Rydell. Agatha, what do you think?
Careful.
Careful. I like that one. Hollick?
Opposite, yeah.
Sorry, I have a 10.
I have no idea.
All right, well, thoughtful then.
No.
Well, okay, so now we have judicious and no. So,
I did that wrong.
Yep, you did wrong.
Yes, you did it wrong. So, judicious and a not very helpful clue. Thoughtful is wrong.
You see the people laughing with the beers and stuff like that. Wrong response.
So we could just go with a different synonym and then wait for Nepotan to correctly think of his response after that. So let's go with judicious and thoughtful, so careful.
I guess we say it.
Yeah, we'll go with careful.
You said righteous to the response to that, so it's not the right one.
So righteous, so judicious and righteous.
Lawful, maybe?
Yeah, let's go with lawful.
I don't know what's withholding Rydell knowing his person from cheating.
Oh,
The one who's receiving it might judge appropriately, but
Justice.
so judicious, justice, lawful.
No, judicious, no. Righteous,
Right, judicious,
no
no.
might be.
Yes. Righteous. And sorry, what was the last one?
Justice.
Justice. Judicious, righteous, justice.
No righteous justice.
So
Those last 3 words, we're talking to a paladin.
yes.
Yep.
Ack! Sorry.
Well, it is right, Dell.
True.
Could it be chaotic?
Oh, fair enough. Chaotic? Go for the antonyms.
Okay. Right.
All right, so judicious, righteous, justice, right, good?
Yeah, that seems like following conclusion.
Yeah. Good.
Code.
Code. Law.
Law. I guess not.
Individual.
Okay.
Police. No.
No. Individual. All right. So it's a person who is judicious, righteous, is just, and is right.
And remember, it cannot be part of the word.
Right.
Yes.
So no judge.
It's not. Yeah, not judge.
Oh.
So, paladin. Or similar.
I wave my hand in a circle.
Okay, so we're close.
You're on the right train of thought.
Oh.
A stern look of the clan leader from like Burn. Like, that was not in the rules.
But it wasn't against the rules.
Inquisitor's not the right term.
Sheriff?
Yeah.
Code was in there, I believe.
One of his responses.
Yeah, so thoughtful, careful, lawful, chaotic. No, chaotic was not. His were judicious, righteous, justice, right, law, and now
Code.
individual and code. Okay. So, and Paladin is in the area. Because of one hand wave.
God?
Yeah, God.
I guess not.
The frustration.
Ardella's face palming right now. Able.
Abel?
But I say it.
Able.
Able. Able.
God. Abel. Or Abel.
Yeah, able.
By the way, say it
Be
like
able to.
able. Say able.
Abel. God.
Tries left.
You got what left?
2 tries. Then you're 10 tries. I think that's a nice limit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're here all night.
Otherwise, we're gonna be here all night, literally.
Yeah.
Problem is, I'm not used to these big words, so I'm basically lost.
Would.
So it's an individual who has a code.
The only thing I could think of is probably like a lawgiver, something like a king.
Sure, king.
He's very able. Otherwise, he wouldn't be king. Wouldn't be king.
Soldier.
Okay.
Knight?
Knight.
Well,
Last try, Rodell.
How do I? Okay. So it was judicious, righteous, justice, right, law, individual, code, able, soldier.
And no.
And no. I mean, no has been applying a lot right here.
No was actually not allowed because it's part of the word.
Oh. Oh, so did we lose right at the start?
No.
Okay.
they let us struggle.
They let us struggle.
It's a technicality.
It's a hint.
I got it. But I think I got it at least.
It was not meant as a hint, and having it banned is a technicality.
No, a hint.
Is the DM throwing us a bone?
The DM is throwing
Yes.
us a bone.
Have.
So is it noble?
You have noble.
No, Dean, you can show the note.
I showed them the note that says honor.
I would never have gotten that.
Yep, not like this.
Not like this. Not like this.
If the code had gotten in earlier and individual didn't get there, maybe.
Yeah, I wasn't even. That was definitely not on my list of options. All right, who's next?
My thought was code of honor.
Yeah, and I see that, but I don't see honor and individual.
So
Individual
meta,
code
I
of
would have
honor.
gone. I would have said Harrington, but you know.
Or a judicious code of honor, like justice,
Yeah. Oh.
righteousness.
Oh, I completely see it now.
Well, yeah, if you know the word.
Yep.
Like,
He hands a note to Festina.
I say weapon.
Sword.
Does he say that as
Pole
final
arm.
word?
No, I say that to my friends.
Could be
Weapon,
information.
pole arm, saber.
Well, yeah,
bow.
there's too many different types of weapons, so that seems to be a very badly generic one. Let's think about this a little bit more. So
Could be
Martial.
Yeah, someone
weapon.
using weapons. Some classification
Soldier,
of weapon.
knight.
A weapon. So like things like fight or combat.
Could be smith making
Mm,
weapons. Could be armor, as some.
ooh, I think
Someone has-
I like armor as a, because weapons and armor. At the very
Yeah,
least, it would
I
give
don't
us
know.
a second clue to see.
Agatha pipes up directly at Festina. Armor.
No hesitation. She directly replies with blade.
So now we're
Rapier.
talking sword, axe,
Short sword, long sword, rapier.
well, let's not
Zerringer.
let's not get too specific, because a short sword and a long sword are both swords.
So is a rapier.
So is a rapier. So
And a
let's
Zerringer.
go with
Dagger.
or dagger. Ooh.
Scimitar. Dagger.
Yeah, let's say dagger. Either one of three: dagger, axe, or sword.
Sword.
Let's go with
A
sword.
dagger. A dagger is just a really short sword.
Sword, and I'll turn around to paper.
Sword.
That's it. Yep.
I should have gone with my first thought, my first time.
I mean, no worries. It's definitely understandable.
We wanted to be careful. And
Yes.
we did lose the last round.
Well, some of us
I
lost the
mean-
last round.
I don't know.
Yeah, you
Head back
lost
the
the
notes.
last round.
And he hands a note to Nepotan.
A note to Nepotan, and Nepotan says water walking.
Shipwreck?
Says what?
Water walking.
No. Well, wait. Maybe what happened to us? Why would we have to water walk? Storm.
Storm.
So probably ocean storm, something like that.
Oh,
Nah,
ocean. Just ocean? Or reef?
A ritual.
Or ritual? Ooh, I like ritual.
Oh yeah.
Ritual.
Let's go with ritual.
Yep.
I say. Hey.
He said, "Wait."
Waves.
Waves. Ocean. Or sea. I'm gonna go with ocean.
Let's do ocean first. If that's not it, probably sea.
Yeah. Let's go with ocean.
So ocean.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Oh. Okay.
Just Agatha left, I think.
Only my. There we go. My autocomplete didn't work on Agatha.
Ah.
And yeah, he hands a note to Agatha.
Agatha starts scratching her head, tilting her head, before finally saying, "Plant."
So we a couple of different options here. We could go with like tree, or
That's
we
what I was thinking about.
go with like garden. So I think tree.
Tree or jungle either? No.
No,
Tree or
not
forest
jungle.
either.
Yeah, no.
Forest.
Let's go with tree.
Yep, let's keep it simple. Tree.
Agatha just beams, turns around the note, says "tree" on it.
Yay!
They're all laughing and they're really looking at Redal like, well, them slow and stuff like that. I don't get it. Everybody got it.
My
First
clues
to
were
say,
incredibly
try.
obvious.
Sure.
A beer for the poor elf who can't tell his friends what he really means.
It becomes more and more clear that Rydell does not have good communication skills.
Actually, there were two hard words in this, in how I rated it, and it was victory and honor.
Yep.
Honor was the most toughest one I had,
Yep.
and then victory was the second one, and ocean was the third, and then sword was and tree was the simplest.
Yeah, but I mean, you could have approached honor in a different kind of way, which would have been probably more.
I don't know how I approached it. Anywho, we all know who won here. I had a hard word, and I got it on the first
Rydell would
try.
have approached it that way anyway.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been easier from Hordwork's perspective, I think, as a knight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I had said knight, I think it would have been better than soldier.
Yeah.
Knight.
But Rydell doesn't really
feeling.
see a difference.
All right.
So.
Yep.
So
Good.
after the evening of fun and games, I'll head for the tent for a lay down and a long rest. And then tomorrow we head in towards this other end of the river and see if we can find their companions.
The companions were around the ocean. They were not going inland. But yeah.
Maybe we can get to the ocean going straight.
True.
Is there a trader somewhere here?
They have a blacksmith, and that's it.
Do they sell arrows?
Do they sell arrows? No. It's mostly javelins, axes, small equipment for making buildings.
Gotcha. Then I'll leave it.
You
What
could
kind
make
of
some
archer
arrows.
can't make their own arrows?
It's pretty hard to make actual arrows
Mhm.
that fly well.
If you can spare an arrow, he could probably make the arrow tips for you. But yeah, he doesn't have feathers or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well, I'll just leave it at this. I'm not hard pressed, but
fletching is the hard part.
mm-hmm.
All right, long rest.
Everybody got a long rest.
Yay, Agatha has spell slots again.
All right, long rest. Take long rest. Okay. Yep.
Although, as a morning ritual, Agatha will ritually cast alarm on a random pebble or twig, and use the casting of a abjuration spell to activate her abjuration ward.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to activate my arcane ward by ritually casting alarm on a twig because I need to cast an abjuration spell to to a first level or higher to activate it.
Well, first level spell.
Mhm.
We know what this means.
Mm-hmm.
No, ritual cast.
Oh, okay. Aw.
I will go ahead and ritual cast comprehend languages in the morning, though, just so I can listen to what everybody's talking, if they're speaking in
Ritual
not
cast
common.
summon Fae and send the little Fae spirit around to investigate.
Don't you need to cast that
Materials.
or get that first?
Have it.
Okay.
I click. Why is it not? There you go. Oh, that's why it wasn't going through. 'Cause,
What's the material component for that?
It doesn't have one, but it only lasts an hour.
only less an hour. It's okay. I can send it around for an hour and find out some things.
Do you do this at night or in the morning?
In the morning, send it slightly upriver to see if there's anything there and have it come back.
Well,
About, say 20 minutes upriver and have it come back to me.
Yeah. Basically, in the morning, you wake up by people getting ready to go to work. And they all go into the swamp a little bit to basically chop wood at this point. That's the main job. And they have a small farm where they get some food from. They have some cows, or what looks like cows, to get some milk from. So yeah, they are really early up in the morning by doing all kinds of chores, and that's probably what's waking you up if you're not already awake.
And if it matters, it is mirthful.
Your Fae, you probably see the workers in the woods. How long? 30 minutes? What's
It has a duration of 1 hour.
Yeah, so 30 minutes up, 30 minutes back.
Basically, yeah. Just enough time for it to be able to report back to me.
Doesn't say anything about the speed, but I think it's like 30.
It's the face spirit, so it is a base 30. Speed is 40 feet with 40 with 30 hit points and
Well,
13
one.
armor class. It does have dark vision and a passive perception of 10.
Yeah, it sees all kinds of swamp creatures like crocodiles and stuff like that, what he really recognized. He also has other creatures that he couldn't see good enough.
Even with dark vision?
They're like smaller, like snakes or something, he might be thinking.
Crystals.
Okay.
And you got the idea when he comes back, the further you go inland or inwards, the more dangerous it gets.
Sounds like fun. Let's go.
It's basically what he reports back, and the river continues as far as he could see.
Okay.
And
I
basically,
report this information to the group and insist
basically-
that we venture onward.
the river stops being a real river and turns into a swampy area. Like thousands of little rivers spawn off this river, making it a real swampy area.
Like the delta?
Not really a delta, just the land is very flat.
Like Kansas.
Yes. Only it's more like Florida.
Like the Netherlands?
We don't have swamps here.
Are you
Just
sure?
Florida.
Because you pump all the water out.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
All right, well, it's good to know.
So what's your plan?
I don't know, since this is a swamp and the river flows into the swamp, I don't know if following the river is going to do us much good, Rydell.
Or are we gonna follow the group?
Yeah,
exploration
we
group?
should go find the companions to our new friends, or at least see what happened to them. We can always try to circle the island just to see what happens to the river on the other side. Because it probably flows out of the swamp somewhere, but going through the swamp would be very damp. Also, I'm tempted to just figure out where I think the center of the storm appears to be and go in that direction as well.
If I was to guess, maybe the center of the storm will be inland where the river goes.
Well, that's true.
Were we at the eye of the storm?
Where in the island is the eye of the storm.
That's basically it. It's stopping way offshore, already miles offshore. It stops being a storm, and then the whole island and probably miles around is the the whole island stay out of the storm. It's calm.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got Nepoten. I have I've got a water skin which lasts I think a day or two, and then I've got 7 rations. So I've got a week's worth of food, but probably only a day's worth of water.
Yeah. The day before,
I have 2 water skins.
that they would, give you rations of food if you needed it.
Right.
I got us going around with 2 weeks worth of rations.
Yep. Of course, that seems like a good plan, Nepoten. Seems like a good mix. All right, so I guess friends, the question is, do we go around the edge of the island to find the people who are lost, or do we go through the center, trying to follow the river?
Follow the river.
Follow the river.
You know what we could do? End it here.
Yep.
Session, and then you guys have 2 weeks to discuss what your plans are going to be, and I could give you some more information if you want to.
Okay, that sounds
good.
Sounds like a plan. We will go ahead and do that. So, if you are interested in to see where the player characters go, come back in 2 weeks for some more Dungeons and Dragons. If you want to see giant robots stomp across battlefields, blow each other up, come back in 1 week for BattleTech. Either way, I hope to see you guys there. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye.